Here is why I don't choose silver as a store of value, but I speculate with silver and store my wealth in gold. So I just don't believe silver is just a store of value like gold and everything. I don't really see the two metals as the same at all, really. They're two completely different metals. To me, it's like comparing gold to graphite or gold to aluminum. Not really the same thing at all. Even comparing copper and aluminum, which do very similar things in many of their uses, like being a conductor. But there's some big differences. Like aluminum, to conduct the same amount of amperage in terms of electricity, you're gonna need a bigger gauge wire, but that's less weight. There's many different things to see, many different ways to see these things and everything. And yeah, so that's just my thoughts, though. I don't really see gold and silver as the same thing. I kind of see it as comparing graphite and gold. I don't really know why it's apples and oranges, not apples and apples. Just my thoughts, just my opinions, though. Not a financial advisor. But when I'm seeing everyone say, here's why you should be bullish on silver, here's why silver is gonna go up and up and everything. Yeah, I'm bullish on silver too, but it sure isn't there to store wealth if it could change value like that, and how we're all kind of, not all, but a lot of us are saying it could go up in value and everything like that, and it's not gonna stay here and blah 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 blah. I just don't really see that as storing value. I see that as speculation. It's gonna go up. That's speculating. Putting your wealth in silver, well, it's a store of value if you expect to have the exact same amount of wealth later as you do now. But if you're saying it's a store of wealth and then you're also at the same time saying it's going to go up in value, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I just see that as speculation. It's not really meant to be storing value, it's meant to be speculated on. People are trying to get ahead. That's where the investment demand seems to come from. Gold seems to be more, I just want to store wealth. I kind of see it as a very similar thing to Bitcoin. I hear many people say that it's a store of wealth, but then they're the same person, same video or whatever, same conversation. The next sentence is it's gonna go way up and up and up and up and up. And then I ask, so if you're speculating on it going up, wouldn't that make it a speculative asset instead of a store of wealth? I've been asked the same question about silver, and I said, yeah, it's 100% a speculative asset to me. That's just the way I see it. I am very bullish on silver, and I can't be bullish on silver and claim that. I just don't feel like I could claim to be bullish on silver saying it's undervalued. Well, it hasn't stored its wealth then. If it's undervalued, gold stores wealth, to me, when I look at history. But if I'm bullish on like gold, that's pure defense. I expect to have the same amount of buying power 20, 30 years from now as I do today. It's savings, it's not an investment. It's just storing value. But silver, that's speculation. I'm anticipating to go up, down, and all around. And what goes up must come down, just saying. It is bound to happen eventually. It might be a while down the road, but it's something to think about. What goes up must come down. That's just life. That's just the way things are. Like, the technology today, when everything's driving off of silver and everything like that, that's not to say that's going to be the technology of tomorrow or the next year or whatever. It could be how long down the road, but things will change, things always do change. Seashells used to be money, and I bet there's a lot of people that stacked seashells for a long time after it was no longer circulating or anything like that. Nobody really viewed it as money anymore, but I'm sure there were groups of people. And it could have drove up the value of seashells back then, who knows? Salt used to be money, because you could cure meat and things with salt. There's real value and everything, but nowadays, I mean, there's so much salt on this planet. That would be a horrible store of wealth, horrible money. Just my personal opinion. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about silver, gold, if they're a store of values, if you think one's a store of value, both's a store of value, none's a store of value. I'd love to know. But I just don't feel like I could claim that I believe it's a store of value if I'm expecting the value to change. I'm expecting the value to kind of go up over time. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm anticipating. I can't really call it a store of value. Gold is my store of value. As I said many times on this channel, I use silver to speculate, gold to store value. Silver starts going up, and if it keeps going up, I'll be continuously skimming some profits off the top, moving into gold. That's just my thoughts, just my opinions. I'd love to know all of your guys' thoughts and opinions. What your guys' plan is with silver. Do you see it as a store of value? Do you see it as money? I'd love to know. For me, it's purely speculative, but we all have our own strategies. And that's one thing I love about this community, just hearing, hearing all the different opinions. It's nice to see, but yeah, I'd love to know all of your guys' opinions, what your plan is, what your strategy is, what you guys think about silver and gold as a store of value. I'd love to know. So please like, share, subscribe, stay positive, see you next time, thanks.